Hello there and welcome! This is a video guide all about truffle mushroom, capable to synthesize the undeniably best elixir in the game, named Elixir of Sharp Detection, even better than the best perfume that is Elixir of Deep Sea. Hi, my name is Langley and maybe I went overboard with my statement before. Okay, it might not be the best standalone elixir, but it does have the best effect and is most valuable when used in an elixir rotation. The effects give you a whopping plus 15% to critical hit damage. That is insane. There is no other elixir or perfume that does this, or at least not at such a high number. Period. The Frenzy Drought also has critical hit damage increase, but only 10%. That is 5 less than that of the Detection elixir. So, how do you get the truffle mushroom? Well, unfortunately, usually I would answer you to just get the hypha and plant them in your farms. But this is not possible, as truffle mushroom does not have hypha in the game, or at least you cannot get the hypha. Although the knowledge does exist, you are not able to get the knowledge as it is impossible to get the hypha. Why is it like this? I don't know. Ask our PA gods, we will probably never see the hypha in the game. Why am I so sure about this? Well, because they actually did not forget about the truffle mushrooms, as there have been numerous very good updates on them, which means they still remember putting them into the game but don't want to give us the convenience of just farming them like pretty much all other mushrooms. Before we get to the rotation, I would like to give you valuable information to what to use when gathering the truffle mushrooms, because Black Desert is a weird game. And sometimes more often than it should be, some things are more important than others, or they work in a very different way than you might think. Anyway, the following is more important than any other gathering activity you partake. Make sure you use your hedgehog or llama if you own one, as you get at most, at least right now for me, 4 truffle mushrooms without hedgehog proc. Which means if you get a tier 4 hedgehog, you will have a 50% chance of getting 1 additional truffle. That is a 25% increase in your yield, making hedgehogs super valuable to have, more so here than in other gathering activities. Yes, you are reading this correctly. The green thumb minigame works for truffle mushrooms as well, meaning it will give you 10 times the yield than without. Make sure to unlock the knowledge beforehand in order to get access to the gathering minigames. You unlock it at the Land of the Morning Light in Nampo Moodle Village, starting at the NPC Hyungyang and follow the quest chain. There are a total of 7 quests to complete in order to unlock it. But to even start, you need to do it on a character that has at least Gathering Artisan level 1. And also make sure to check that you see all quests in your quest tab by clicking on the All button. Unfortunately, or in my opinion this is actually good, we need to have high Gathering Mastery in order to proc the highest yield out of a single truffle mushroom node. I believe this is overall very good, as this makes it less viable of an option to just have alls sitting in these caves and constantly sweep the mushrooms conveniently. Make sure you are using your character with the highest gathering level. I am not sure on this, but I believe the highest yield you can get from one node is 4. That is without green thumb, minigame and hedgehog proc, of course. For this to happen consistently, you will require to gather them with at least 1650 Gathering Mastery bracket. If you are using the 1600 Mastery bracket, then you are still able to get 4 from the node, but it is not guaranteed every single time, as you may end up getting only 3. I additionally attempted to use buffs that increase your gathering item drop rate percentage, but it seems that they do not have any effect on yielding more or less truffle mushrooms whatsoever. But you should still use them, as they do increase your chance to get fruits and other rare procs. Make sure that at the end of every single cave, you swap to all your guild channels and sweep out the truffles again. I do not do this in this guide for the sake of demonstrating the rotation, and I will put a reminder after every cave for your convenience. The first location where we basically started, I'm currently in Heidel, as you can see, just leaving Heidel. And the first location is actually right here. So south of eastern border, right there. So here's the first cave. Make sure that you use your Fairy Morning Star skill, because they can be quite dark. Also right now It is in the middle of the day, so it's quite likely that they are not all up. But I just hope they will be. In this cave, there are like 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and here as well, 5. The next cave is very close. It is somewhat around here. So it is right here. I actually was correct with the clicking. So there's a tree, as you can see, and there's another one. So it's in between the 2 trees. There's like a rock formation, and here's the cave. There's 1 truffle mushroom right here in the water. There. Oh, it's up. Wow. I'm actually surprised. In this cave, there are quite a lot of mushrooms, actually. So that's 1. Here's another one. So 2 in the entrance, you could say. Then you move up and you go in the back. And here are actually a lot more. So there's the 3rd. The 4th is right around here, next to the big branch. 5th, another one at the branch. 6th is beneath this barrel. Don't forget this one. It's a bit hidden, I guess. And there's 1 more here. Pretty damn good cave. It's one of the best caves. I'm actually very surprised that it's up because it's during the day, like just before 4 AM EU time. And usually around this time, it's a bad time to be going out gathering. The next one is actually on top of the Mazda icon. And you see this broken wagon on the road. And it's just behind there, there's like, again, rock formation. There, where you can enter. Since everything was up until now, I think this will also be up. Here you're gonna see a chest in the water. Make a sharp right turn. And you can then go to the back, and there are 2 next to each other. So that's 3 in total for now. Next, you can also grab this one already from this side. So you go up on this ledge, you use mouse move, and you get this mushroom like so. And we got the minigame. A quick tip about the minigame. Make a screenshot. And then you use a Microsoft Paint and you just paste your screenshot. And there we go. Super easy. And we also got lucky. We got double fruit procs. Very nice. And in case you don't know how to do a screenshot fast like I just did of like an area. When you on Windows 10 or probably even 11 it works. You press Windows key, Shift and S. And then you are able to crop basically any area on your window, and that will be put into your clipboard, and then you can paste it anywhere. It's great for pasting it in basically Discord, for example, as well. Or like I did into Microsoft Paint. Anyway, this cave is done. A very good cave. Everything was up. I'm really surprised right now. I didn't expect this at all. Now we have 2 options. We can either go here, we go down here, or we can go up here. Like on this side of the river, there's a cave entrance. Because we're gonna exit this way, I'm gonna go actually to this side, so you can see where you drop down into the cave. And here we are already. It is right down this mountain here. I usually leave my horse on top. Don't want it to get hurt. And I go down like so. And here are another cave that's like very good for mushrooms. So the first one is right in front of us. It's not active. There's one right here. Another one is right beneath this rock in the water kinda, like here. It's also not active. It's fine. There's one behind us, but before we do, get on this ledge here. And here in the back, this one is active. And there are actually two next to each other. I mean, no, this is actually one batch, but it looks like two. It's only one. It's like 3 little clumps, but it's only one. So we got that one. Then there's another one here. Where is it? There. It's also not active. Another one is right here behind the rock formation. It's not active as well. And then the next one would be the one here. There we go. This one's active. Nice. Following deeper, there are 2 more. One on this side and another one on the other side. Right here. And follow up this slope right there. And now keep looking on your right, because the next one is right here. And there is one last at the exit of the cave, basically, like here. Very nice. So far, very good cave. Like, usually there are not a lot up, but it seems like right now not a lot of people are doing it, which is very weird. Anyway, this is where you exit, where you can also enter or exit the cave. So as I said, it's next to the tree on this side. And the next one is actually in the Gluttony cave. So just right click Gluttony cave and then we just follow the path. This one is really simple. You can follow this path down here, like to Orc Camp. Here we are. This is the cave entrance or exit, depending on where you get from. Just enter, and at the beginning you just gonna ignore everything. There's not a single truffle mushroom in our way. Just go deep inside the cave. And when you get to this part where you have like the first tree branch with like dwarf mushrooms on top of it, just go behind this and then you go into the water here. And right here is your first mushroom. Around, yeah, there. It is not active. So that's our first. The second one is very close, actually. It's here. It's also not active. I assume this cave has been done just recently. There's another truffle mushroom next to these rainbow stones, which you can usually also take. Next mushroom is right here. It's also not active. It's beneath the cloud mushrooms. Just follow down here, and now on the left there's another tree branch. And this truffle is not active as well. The next truffle would be here. I don't think there's anyone active, but I'm gonna show you each location anyway. Usually when you have this happening, there's a high chance that you can still get 1 or 2. Like, I didn't have any time where none was active at all. But hey, it can happen. So next is we're gonna get towards the exit of our cave, and the next location is, I think, behind, yeah, here. Damn, the guy that did this rotation is actually pretty good, because usually people forget 1 or 2 spots, but this one is clean. There's another one right here. This is gonna be the last spot. You see this rock formation here? You can enter or exit from this area. We're gonna exit from here. So we're gonna climb this rock formation up. And here inside this bush is another truffle mushroom. And that guy also took it. Wow. Okay, that's very surprising. Usually that one in the bush is active. The next one is inside the node of Rua tree stub. Is like really easy to spot. Just go on top of the tree, and inside the tree there are like 5 truffle mushrooms. See you there. So here we are. As I said, it's inside the tree and there are 5 truffle mushrooms. So that's one. Here's the second. Third is right here. 4th and 5th. But they have been all used. So I'm gonna call my horse and we go to the next spot. Which is right there. So I set this one to favorite because I don't want to remember exactly which mountain. but it's west of this cabin entrance node on top of the hill. There's like a cave, and I believe there are like 5 mushrooms inside. Here's the cave. That is the entrance. Make sure if when you are here, just press M, and just in front of your character you right click and you set it to favorite. That way the next time you're here you're gonna know where it is exactly, because this is the only tricky one, I guess, to like remember, in my opinion. Anyway, when you get into the cave, there are 5 spots, and I'm on top of one. It's not active. There's a second, third, fourth, and fifth. These 2 are 2 different ones, so you get 2 procs out of there. But they're not active. So let's get to our last spot, which is Marie Cave. So if you look at the minimap, basically behind the Ruhr tree stop, we're gonna continue on the mountain, and we're gonna go to Marie Cave. Alright, here we are. That fall isn't supposed to happen, so make sure that you jump the hole right there, and then you are on top of the cave and you just go down slowly. But since we are on the bottom now, let's get up. You can climb it from this side pretty easily. And here's the cave entrance. This one is also taken. That is quite... Yep, every single one. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes for the truffle mushroom. And actually there's one location that I've missed, and usually I do this after I go to the Calpheon area. And that one is actually next to Heidel too, so you could start from there or just put it in between. I'm gonna show you the location now and then go there. So here's Heidel. And it's in this like mountainous area to go up the hill. Basically there's a small cave of about, I think more than 5 even. We'll see. Here we are. As I said, on the mountainous area. You just go up here. And right there's the cave. Let's see how many truffle mushrooms we have. We'll have here 1, 2, 3. This one's not active. Here's one more in front of me. 3, 4, and 5. So here's one more. And behind me is one more. And there you go. That's my truffle mushroom location. Also, while you do this rotation, make sure that you also in between, I didn't do it this time because for the sake of the video, but make sure that you also channel swap. Thank you for watching. I hope this guide was useful to you, and in case I missed a truffle mushroom node, make sure to comment down below and I'll pin it for others to see. Have a great day and stay safe. Langley out.